Was that your first big production? This is a man's world, but in Vegas, was
Mine.
that your
Yes.
first, your
Yes.
own, like your own, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So tell us a little bit about what made you, what inspired you, and what made you decide to do that. And I love, like I said, I love that you brought that taste of old school Vegas back.
One of the things that was the basis for it was the fact that I had shared the stage with so many men, so many male artists. So typically, when we did a show and there were several groups on the show, all of the shows were heavily dominated by men.
Dominated by men, yeah.
Male groups, male this, male that. And no matter how many wonderful hits the Shirelles had, usually the men closed the whole show. It's like a.
Right. Well, let's just call it what it was. It was a little bit sexist, back then.
And it's still pretty much a lot like
It's
that.
still pretty much that now.
Yeah. Except, yeah. Anyway, so I decided that I always loved the songs. I always felt like the guys got really, they recorded great songs. They had great, I mean, the women had some great songs too, but
Mhm.
there weren't as many women groups and women singers that got the same notoriety as the men. So I
Right.
said, I want to sing some of these songs by these guys. And I want to talk about, the Frank Sinatra. I'm going to talk about the Rat Pack. I want to talk about My Way, as I enter into this new phase of my life. My Way is a big song for me. I don't even need the whole song. I need just the part I'm singing.
Right.
That part right there was where you can really relate. Like regrets, I've had a few.
Yes.
But then again, too few to mention. So I did.
And it's a Vegas what do you call anthem, right? Like it's a Vegas anthem. So to be able to perform such legendary songs that plateaued and put Vegas, I mean Vegas was the place to go. Vegas was the place to go to become famous. And it's
Yes,
sad now that artists think that they can come to Vegas to become famous, but you can't. You have to already be famous now in order to play Vegas. Back then, you come to Vegas to become famous, and it's the opposite now.
changing and rearranging this thing called life, right? It changes and it rearranges. And I just say,
Absolutely,
I'm just,
absolutely.
I'm just going to have my lane.
Just trying to go with the flow, staying in your lane and doing your thing.
It's my
Now
lane.